There are storms in this life that shake not only our bodies, but our faith. Storms that come without warning: sickness, loss, financial pressure, loneliness, fear. And in those moments, we wonder, where is God? If He loves us, why does He allow us to struggle? This is the same question the disciples faced one night on the Sea of Galilee. They were experienced fishermen, men who had battled the sea their entire lives. But this storm was different. It was fierce. It was violent. It shook the boat so hard that even they were convinced they were going to die. And maybe you've been there too, fighting a battle that's bigger than your strength, a problem you can't fix, a night that feels too long. But something unusual happened that night. While the storm raged, Jesus was sleeping. The waves were crashing, but He rested. The wind was screaming, but His heart was silent. The disciples panicked, but He was at peace. Why? Because the storm did not control Him. He controlled the storm. And sometimes God seems silent in our worst moments, not because He doesn't care, but because He is not afraid. The disciples cried out, "Teacher, don't you care that we're going to die?" What a painful question, yet an honest one. Many of us have asked the same. Lord, do you care that I'm hurting? Lord, do you care that I'm struggling? Lord, do you see my tears? The disciples didn't wake Jesus to worship Him. They woke Him out of fear. And still, Jesus responded. Jesus stood up. He did not tremble, or neither did He hesitate. He looked at the very storm that terrified them and spoke with authority. "Peace, be still." He didn't fight the storm. He commanded the storm, because what terrifies us is nothing to Him. The waves recognized their Creator, the wind recognized its Master, and instantly, what had terrified men bowed before God. Just like that, silence. The wind stopped, the sea rested, fear disappeared, and the disciples could only whisper among themselves, "What kind of man is this, that even the wind and the sea obey Him?" They learned something that night. Jesus is not only Savior of souls, He is Lord over every storm. You may not be in a boat on the Sea of Galilee, but you know what a storm feels like. When the doctor gives you news you didn't expect, when you lose someone you love, when the bills are due and the money isn't there, when people you trusted break your heart, when you cry and no one hears. Hear me well, Jesus has not forgotten you. If He could sleep during the storm, He can give you peace during yours. And if He could calm the sea with 3 words, He can calm your situation with 1 touch. Whatever storm you are facing right now, don't give up. Jesus still speaks. Jesus still saves. Jesus still heals. He has not changed. And the same voice that commanded the sea is calling you today, not with anger, but with love. Do not be afraid, I am with you. If you desire more of God in your life, if you want to grow in His Word, subscribe, follow, and walk with us as we journey through the miracles of Jesus, one message at a time. May your storm hear His voice and obey Him.